Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
This broadcast powered by Tiger Hawk Technologies, empowering your business with reliable IT solutions.
I'm Chris Nichols, Managing Broker and Owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
All right, good evening. Welcome in here to night 2 of high school regionals in Winchester. It'll be the Western Wildcats and Triopia Trojans. On the Liberty Tax Service pregame show, how can you improve your game when it comes to saving tax dollars? Put Liberty Tax on your team and benefit from their knowledge and experience. They dig for every deduction and credit and guarantee the most accurate result. Liberty Tax prepares individual and business taxes plus bookkeeping and payroll service. They are trusted locally, respected nationally. Liberty Tax is the best choice for professional tax services. Anthony Barr is alongside Reese Dunker here on night 2.
You know, I'm certainly a lot more excited than I was this time last night. I think we're in for a really good one here between Western and Triopia for a date with Southeastern tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Of course, I don't know how many people were tuned in to the stream we were running before. There was no scoreboard up, but Southeastern took care of business. A little bit of a slow start in set 1 against Havana. I believe Havana might have led 3-0, if that sounds correct.
Yeah, early
to you.
on. Both sets early were a little fun, and then
early from Havana.
Southeastern flexed their muscles a little.
Southeastern showed just how talented they are. But you guys aren't here to hear about Southeastern. You're here to hear about them tomorrow night when we're hopefully playing for a regional championship. However, Western has a tough task tonight. It's Triopia. These two teams have matched up once before this season. That was all the way back in September at Barry. Western won in straight sets. However, it was super duper close. And interesting to note, even with the head-to-head tiebreaker, Triopia is the 4 seed. Western's the 5 seed. Which
that is interesting.
I don't math well. The team's similar record. Western holding the head-to-head, but clearly the coaches thought better of Western. But guess what? That's all thrown out the window here tonight. It doesn't matter because we're going to settle it on the. Do they call the volleyball court the hardwood?
I'm sure.
Sure. Okay. So it's going to be settled tonight on the hardwood. Sorry if that's an incorrect use of terminology here.
Reese is just getting excited for basketball.
I am. We're starting. We'll be getting going with games here in less than 4 weeks. It's coming quickly. But again, if Triopia is going to be slowed down tonight by the Lady Wildcats, Western will have to shut down both of the Tracy sisters. You stole my program, so you're going to have to tell me the names of the 2 Tracy sisters.
Miley and Adeline.
Miley and Adeline. I no longer have a program in front of me. I currently only have Brown County and Unity on in front of me. But for Western here, a big key tonight, and we have talked about it all season, it is going to be to minimize both the serve-receive errors and the service errors. I believe they had 8 last night against South Fulton, and maybe 5 of them were in consecutive order with girls coming to the net.
They're in that second set, especially.
And you can get away with that against a team like South Fulton. No knock on them. There's a reason they were the 13 seed. There is a reason Triopia is the 4 seed. Triopia will absolutely make you pay. So we'll see how Western is able to, if they're able to keep their serves in, good passes, and give themselves a chance against Triopia here tonight, because there's no doubt Western's talented enough, but it's whether or not they are going to be able to focus. I definitely think Western is loose enough based on what we saw in the pregame.
I would assume.
So we'll see if they can put that to the test tonight. A couple things to note here. Sophie Reneker, we told you last night we would keep you updated on some stats. Sophie Reneker is 2 kills away from 300 on her career, and Paisley Patterson is 8 kills away from 500. Ideally here, they both get them in 2 sets, and we are out the door, get about 30 extra minutes of sleep, and get ready for Southeastern tomorrow. So,
all right, we're going to step away real quick. We'll be back with starting lineups here on tap. Central State Bank is a proud supporter of Western Wildcat Athletics. With locations in Kinderhook, Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Quincy, and Clayton, Central State Bank is central to your banking needs. Stop in or visit us online at csb123.com. Go Wildcats! Keep your car or light truck running at its best. Head for Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy. Nomad Services Incorporated is a full-service automotive repair shop specializing in automotive and light truck repair and service. Whether it's that check engine light, an electrical problem, steering, suspension, or climate control, give them a call today at 217-430-6170 or visit Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy.
Hi, I'm JR. This is Tigerhawk. From phone to email to covering your IT department, Tigerhawk is here to fulfill Quincy's IT needs. In a digitally evolving world, your IT and security must be top of mind. Tigerhawk is here to prioritize and manage these spaces for you. But don't take my word for it.
Tigerhawk Technologies to me means our IT is taken care of and we have peace of mind sleeping at night. The one thing I love about Tigerhawk is I can get a hold of somebody 24/7, 365 and get our problem solved immediately.
Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? Megan Wilson, your local agent with Hometown Real Estate and Pioneer Land Sales, can help. Call her today at 217-257-9401. All right, welcome back in here to Liberty Tax Service pregame show. Liberty Tax Service of Hannibal, Quincy, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of the Western Wildcats. As you see 2 of our girls collide there on court, I started laughing there. All right, time for starting lineups. Reese, what do you got for the Western Wildcats?
Yeah, for Western, it's going to be much of the same as you've seen all season. It's going to be the 3 sophomores, Sophie Reneker, Paisley Patterson, and Alyssa Barais. They will be joined by the 4 seniors, Emma Dixon, Brinley McQuay, Chevy McCoy, and the libero, Lauren White, in the black.
And on the other side for Triopia, it'll be libero Jaden Stambaugh, Ava Petefish, Lucy Dion. I think it's Dion.
I remember this problem. We had that problem.
Peyton Petefish, Ella Beard, and, of course, the sisters, Miley Tracy and Adeline Tracy. Miley's going to be one you're going to have to slow down tonight if you're Western. You're going to have to get some touches on her swing. She hits the ball very well.
And we've seen Western struggle with times with that this season, so hopefully they can correct that
and
tonight.
Especially longevity if we go a 3-7.
Sure.
So.
I think, just going off that, Chevy's going to be a big key tonight if she can touch some of those at the net and give the back row a chance to get them up.
All right, we're going to step away one last time. We come back, we'll have the Wildcats and the Trojans regional high school action.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations.
The Western YMCA is here to support you with programs for all ages and 24-hour access to keep our community strong. We're proud to support you and the Western Wildcats.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
Are you in the market for a new home but can't find what you want? A&D Builders has been designing and building custom homes since 2004. They are also your local installer for in-ground pools. Give them a call today at 217-440-5930 for all your building needs. Lister Auction Service does estate, consignment, and real estate auctions. Contact Bob or Megan today for all your auction needs. Trendsetters Flooring in Palmyra, Missouri, the newest and hottest flooring company around. With over 30 years of expertise, our sales and service staff are here to help guide you to the floor of your dreams. With Trendsetters Flooring, every install is backed by our name, our reputation, and our promise. We do it all under one roof. We cut it, we handle it, we install it, and we back it. That's the Trendsetters promise. We are local, loyal, and built to last, located just off Highway 61 in Palmyra, Missouri. Stop in and experience the Trendsetters difference.
The Place in Barry offers Lotus drinks, iced coffees, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They are located in Barry on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street. Stop in for their drink of the week today. TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Chad and Lindsay Reneker of Western Collision Center, Tacos Tequila, and Quincy Medical Group for being sponsors of today's broadcast.
All right, welcome in here. We're getting ready for the start of set number one. We got Thorman up on the stand.
Hey, didn't get his sandwich, so we're a little worried about him here.
We are set up. You guys could probably see us in the pregame if you knew where to look. We are up here kind of above this concession stand. We're in the band room.
Nowhere near Mercer County height, but we're up.
No, it's a very good view.
You guys can't see me. I got a smile on my face right now. I'm excited for this one. This is we've been doing a lot of games this year. A lot have not been super competitive because both ways, either beating bad or doing the beating more often than not. But I think this is going to be really fun tonight. I think Western wins in 3 sets.
I'm going to take Western in 2.
In 2?
I'm going to say we handle business here early.
If Western's able to win tonight and then potentially win tomorrow against Southeastern, there might be a face camera for sectionals, isn't that right?
That's right.
We won't talk about that though unless something like that occurs. Like we said, normal starters here for Western. It's Patterson, Dixon, Bar Eyes, McQuay, White, the libero, and Reneker. McCoy will be the first one off the bench for the Lady Wildcats.
Both teams come in with 10 losses apiece. This should be a fun one. Yeah, it was Pete Fish serving. That was McQuay to Bar Eyes. She'll look to Patterson. That one's going to be blocked, kept alive by Reneker. Good little dump across from Dixon, and she'll go up and get the block. How about that? What a way to start.
1-0 Western lead.
That's just kind of an Emma Dixon kind of play.
And, I mean, a spot for the senior right here. First play of the game, Go up, set the tone for your team. And, again, I'm going to be no help when it comes to who's serving. I can't see over the top here.
Bar Eyes is back to serve. You ought to know our girls in
Well,
rotation. And that was the libero Stambaugh. That's up off the ceiling, dug out, and right back across to Pete Fish. That one's dug out by Bar Eyes. It'll be McQuaid to Patterson for a free ball. Gonna have to hit at him. It'll be Miley Tracy in the middle. She hits hard. She's gonna hit it long and out of play, and the Wildcats lead 2-0.
Did we have a hit attempt on that one that went across after Lauren dug it out?
No.
Free ball?
Free ball.
Thank you. I'm going to have to.
Bar Eyes back to serve again. It's still the same person, Reese.
Well, I just mean to.
That one's going to be dug out by Renneker. It'll be Bar Eyes. She'll go outside to Patterson. That'll be a kill for Pays.
Great 3-0 start for Western.
Paisley 7 away. Is that correct?
7 away. First kill of the night for the Lady Wildcats. Dixon had that block for the first point of the night. Good start. Couldn't have asked for a better one.
Bar Eyes with another serve across to Stambaugh. It'll be Beard. That one's going to be tipped across, dug out by White. Bar Eyes. She'll look middle for Dixon, who rises up. That's going to be kept alive. We were celebrating.
Yeah, and
we got lucky.
Triopia had given up on the play, too. 4-0 lead for West.
Tessa Janes and family are watching. Tess, we want to say congratulations to you. The Hannibal Pirates are going to head Saturday.
Exciting.
Play state
Exciting.
down in St. Charles, I believe. Tessa can correct me if I'm wrong. Barry's going to serve that one across. It'll be to Ava Pete Fish, and it's going to be an ace.
What a start.
Quick 5-0.
Triopia trying to get themselves together here.
Bar Eyes back to serve again. That one's going to be across the Stambaugh. It'll be Pete Fish. And that one's just going to be tipped across. It'll be Patterson. Bar Eyes keeps it alive. It's going to be a back row attack as she wasn't able to bring it back across. And what a big side out for the Trojans. They needed it.
So that goes in as an attacking error, right?
I don't actually know that. Tessa, if you're a back, like in that case, Alyssa was a back row player and she goes up, is it attacking error, a ball handling error? Is it?
That's in a great. We're in regionals. I'm still asking for stat.
That happens. There's going to be Dixon off the block, and that makes it 6-1.
A lot of energy from the Lady Wildcats so far.
Hannibal's going to be playing against Parkway Central at Chesterfield, or down in Chesterfield.
I know nothing about Parkway Central, but I'm taking Hannibal.
I am too. It's a 1 o'clock start down there. It'll be Miley Tracy and a good little tip to the corner. It'll be a kill for her. We got a lot of media up here, Reese. It's a lot of fun. Everybody's talking. We've got the radio station up here. We got another broadcast station. That one's going to be served across by Pete Fish. It'll be a free ball from Patterson. Ava Pete Fish. And that one's going to be dug by Bar Eyes. That was a good dig. We'll have another free ball. We're going to have to hit back at him, Reese.
Sure thing.
And that one's going to find the floor right in front of Bar Eyes, and a kill for Crawford.
And that's one thing we noted from the Southeastern game. Southeastern attacks nearly every ball at the net. There's a reason Southeastern's top 10 in state.
It's a 6-3 game. That'll be White to Bar Eyes. She'll look right side to Patterson, up off the block, and that's going to be a kill for Paisley.
Her second on the night. And I do have clarification. A back row attack is an attacking error.
Was that from Terry Beard?
No, that was from Google.
Okay.
Terry doesn't know that. Come on
I was
now.
hoping Terry came in with something. I didn't see him.
There's 76 viewers right now, and 75 of them are not more knowledgeable than Terry. 7-3 lead for Western.
It'll be Woods. Patterson checked out. Woods checks in. How about McCoy at the net for a kill?
And I don't know a lot, but I know for a fact Chevy leads us in unassisted kills this year.
I would say you have to be right on that.
By a significant margin.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not even
her
close.
and Emma definitely are two middles.
They're going to go right side to Crawford. That'll be another kill for her. We've seen her with a couple of them so far.
And that was a great spot, too.
Makes it 8-4. Good serve across from Tracy. And we'll get a free ball from McCoy. And how about a big block?
Chevy again.
Yeah, from Chevy. That's going to come back across. It'll be Renneker to Bar Eyes. She'll go right back to her with a quick set. That's up off the block. And Woods tried to keep it alive. Couldn't do it.
And you don't see You don't see Sophie get blocked all too often.
Not like that. That was straight back at her.
8-5. That's 3 unanswered in a row from Triopia, I believe.
Tracy, that's going to be just long. Makes it 9-5 Wildcats.
It's a great lead there by both White and Woods.
Yeah, it's very close. That is right in front of us. I had to really lean forward to see it. You probably missed it.
I waited for the flag.
McQuay's going to be back to serve for the Wildcats. And a good one it is across to Crawford. They'll look to the middle to Adeline Tracy. Dug out by McQuay. Bar eyes to McCoy. They'll look outside, and that's going to be a kill for Adeline Tracy.
A 4th dig error here for Western so far. Of Triopia 6 points. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think this game's living up to the billing so far.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, Reese. Another good serve. It'll be Bar eyes. Right side to McCoy, and she just tried to feather that one across.
Yeah, a couple errors here from Western, letting Triopia back into the game. And I mean, it didn't feel right that we were up
by 5.
5-0.
6-1, that was the biggest lead. Actually, 8-3, we did it again. How about White? Bar eyes at the net. Just a little miscommunication here. Not really sure where we're at on the court.
And 9-8, that lead has evaporated quickly.
Woods, bar eyes to Reneker. That's off the block and out of play, and it'll be point Wildcats.
That is Reneker's first kill. That puts her 1 away from 300 on her career.
I'm telling you what, from our angle, Reese, I'm not convinced that doesn't just right off the top of the net.
I was just going to say the same thing.
I heard him in the crowd holler that just a little bit. Makes it 10-8 on the Great River scoreboard. White serving. They'll look back to Tracy. Dixon gets her hands on that one. And Pete Fish tips it across. Makes it 10-9.
Did Dixon get her hands on that one?
The first one she did. Oh, that one too, yeah.
That one too. Man, this is a close game and we're only 19 points in.
McQuay, bar eyes right side to Reneker. That's going to be a kill for her, and that's number 300 for Soph.
Big congratulations to Sophie.
And we will take a second look at that on the Sullivan Auctioneers Instant Replay. John and Rodney Barham, your local representatives. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate, they'd love to help you. Give one of them a call. Congratulations to Sophie on number 300.
You know, and I would say there's a handful of teams in the area that don't have a single girl with 300 kills. We've got 3 now.
Oh, absolutely. Nice high serve receive, and there's a big block from Patterson, and it's going to get out of play, and that's going to be a block for Pays.
She doesn't get a ton of them, but that one was well-timed. 12-9 Western back to a 3-point lead.
Reneker back to serve. That'll be across to Tracy. It'll be Beard. Right side, and a big block from Emma Dixon.
That's her second of the match.
And I'm not sure of course, our view's different, but it almost looked like Paisley might have got a hand on it as well.
It's a great sign for Western. And that was a key to the game we had, wasn't it?
Yep, you're definitely going to have to get some hands on those. A lot of good hitters up there. It'll be Reneker back serving again. It's 13-9. That one's dug out by Reneker. McQuay back row for White. She's going to hit it out of play. That's an unforced error you can't have, Reese.
(13-10). Western leading by 3 here, set 1. That was a receive from Reneker. Outside to Patterson. She will find the back corner.
Wow. I had that. I like it. That's all I'm going to say.
I was a little shocked.
That's
off the hand, it looked like it might just carry along. But
that's Pace's 3rd kill.
That was off the assist from Alyssa, right?
It was.
And she's going to go back to serve with that, too. She had a nice little run earlier there. 5 straight serves.
They'll go middle for Tracy. She'll rise up, and that's going to be off the block. And a kill for Miley Tracy.
Still Chan over there from the Triopia student section.
14-11 here. Wildcats have been just kind of able to maintain so far. We'll see how that progresses toward the end of the set. We've kind of seen throughout the year, toward the end of the set, gets a little tougher. Reneker. It'll be a free ball from McQuay. They're going to go cross court with it. That'll be tipped across, dug out by White. Bar ice, she'll look to Patterson. That'll be up off the block, dug out in the back row by Pete Fish, and what a great dump across by Crawford.
And all the Lady Wildcats moving to the right. She jumped it right to that unoccupied left side of the court. But like you said, Western's kind of maintained this 2 or 3 point lead the whole game. Lucy Dion back to serve for the Lady Trojans.
That's going to be an ace. That's about a foot in play there.
And Triopia back within one. They've been within one. Maybe this is the third time so far this set. Both teams have not used the timeout to this point.
Dion across. That was Renneker to Bareyes. She'll go to Patterson off the block. Dug out by Pete Fish, and they'll dump that one across. Bareyes gets her hands on it, and they're going to say you can't play that off the HVAC. And we're going to be tied up at 14.
Was that
We're going to get timeout Western. We're going to take it as well. We're not at a 14 here in set number 1.
To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Whether you're looking for branding photos, family portraits, newborn sessions, senior pictures, or even wedding photography, Addie Elizabeth Photography has you covered. Professional, creative, and passionate about telling your story through timeless images. Call today to book your session and let Addie help you capture life's most meaningful moments.
Game on.
Dion back to serve. That's across to White. Bareyes with it. She'll look to Dixon, who just tips it across. Causes a little confusion. It'll be a free ball from Tracy. White to Bareyes. She'll look middle for Dixon, and what a swing from Emma Dixon.
Great time for that Western in a bit of a rut. Where do they go? Right to their senior middle. Dixon puts it down. 15-14 lead again. Dixon's going to go back to serve. And I'm going to go ahead and guess that every time Dixon leaves the front row, Triopia might take a little bit of a little bit of breath. That's not worded right.
I hope they take a breath. Yeah, that's going to be
you get the point.
That's going to work out. It'll come across as a free ball. Renneker, Bareyes, Patterson. That'll be off the block and a kill for Pays, and that's number 4 on the night. And she's 4 away from 500 as a sophomore. That's pretty impressive, Reese.
No doubt. Well on her way to 1,000 over the course of her career.
Yeah, going to be a lot of fun to watch them in the next couple of years. Dixon back to serve. It's a 16-14 game. That one's up off the ceiling. That always makes it tough. Dug out by Patterson, up in the ceiling. It'll be Dixon across to Patterson. Dug out by Stambaugh. Here comes a free ball. It'll be McQuay. Bareyes to Patterson. And that's going to be a kill for Pays. And that's number 5 on the night.
Yeah, this is 10th assist as well.
Tell you what, I'm probably as excited right now as anybody for Pays to be
this close.
Yeah,
and she's giving herself a chance to get it here in set number 1.
Yeah. Really turned it on here. That's going to be an ace for Dixon. That makes it 18-14. And how about a 4-0
I think we might see a Triopia timeout. Nope, not yet. I think now would have been the time for it.
Yeah, and I assume we're going to see maybe all 4 timeouts get used every set.
Two teams are definitely even enough for that to happen.
Dixon will serve that across to Tracy. It'll be Dion. She'll tip it across. Bars go right back to Patterson at the net. That one's going to be kept alive. How about McCoy getting down low? And Miley Tracy unassisted, I believe it was.
Yeah, it's tough to out-jump Miley Tracy right there.
Pretty athletic, especially when Chevy had to go down on the ground to dig that one out.
Good job by her to even get it back over the net.
Yeah. Pete Fish serves that across. That's going to be an overpass. Tracy with it. Dion will go right back to her, and why not? Good little tip across, but Patterson fields it. Bareyes right side for McQuay. That's causing some problems. We're going to see a free ball sent across from Pete Fish. It'll be White to Bareyes. She'll look to Patterson. It was just a little bit too low of a set for Pays.
Makes it 16-18, and that's why I'm not coaching Triopia, because I would have wasted a timeout where they've answered right back with 2 points.
Sometimes you got to trust your kids, Reese. You can't always call a timeout 30 seconds into a game.
They should give them 5.
White, Bareyes to McCoy. And that just gets blocked by Tracy. And just like that, that 4-0 run's been erased, and it's a 1-point game.
It only feels right with these two teams.
Good serve across to White. Bar eyes. Right side for Patterson. She's going to hit that one on a slide, and they're going to call it just out.
And that was the right call. It wasn't by much, but that was the right call.
Knots us at 18.
Sorry if anybody picked up that chair squeak on their broadcast. Dropped my stylus.
You're always dropping something. White, bar eyes for McCoy. Dione to Tracy. And you're going to have to go to her if you're Triopia. And that's going to be their first lead of the game as it's 19-18.
Yeah, that lead evaporated real quick.
Yeah, a little 5-0 run here for the Trojans.
Big side-out opportunity for Western. Or time to get it, I guess.
White with that one. Bar is going to give it chase and into the scores table, and it's a 20-18 game.
Thought we might see the timeout, their second timeout from Western, but they're going to play through it. I'm saying that because I'm hoping it's the same vibe that I gave Triopia when I recommended the timeout.
I like that.
20-18.
Man, trailing by 2. That one's across, and White, good leave as she leaves it. And that was about a foot out.
Now that's tough after you misplay a ball one before. Every bone in your body's telling you to hit the ball, and to leave it there, big play out of her.
Definitely a lot easier to play it than it is to leave it.
And because the last thing you want to do is leave that, it land on the line, and you've made 2 straight serve receive errors. Allison Woods entered for Patterson, and she serves it.
That'll be across to Tracy. And Adeline Tracy's going to hit it, and that's going to be dug out by Reniker, but it's an overpass and out of play.
And you do not see Sophie do that hardly ever.
I think Coach Patterson's right on. He's saying, girls, we got to move our feet. Can't just reach for it. That one will be across to White. That's up off the ceiling. Bar eyes. Middle for McCoy. It'll be across to Tracy. Dione. She'll look right side to Crawford. McCoy keeps it alive, but it's going to be a 22-19 game. Wildcats down to 1 timeout, and they're going to use it, and we're going to take one as well. It's a 22-19 game. Be right back with you on tap.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need 1 load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
This broadcast powered by Tiger Hawk Technologies, empowering your business with reliable IT solutions.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing.
All right, back here with you. It's 22-19. And it was Tracy to serve it across. Bar eyes will chase that one down. It'll be Reniker from the back row, and a kill for Soap.
What a time for that one from Sophie.
And Soap was a front row player, but I mean, that just all progressed so far from the net.
It's McCoy back to serve.
It is.
Come on, you should know our rotation at this point.
I can see. Dione, she's going to get a free ball sent across by Pete Fish. It'll be White. Bar eyes. She'll look to Reniker quickly. That's off the block, and another kill for Soph. And that's going to be 4 for her on the night as it's a 1-point game. Another good timeout by Coach Pulver. Tara, couldn't agree with you more.
That's in a good way, right?
McQuaig with a good serve across. They're going to look right side to Crawford. That's going to be off the block of Reniker.
Triopia 2 points away from taking set 1. They trailed 6-0 at one point here in this set. I am tangled on my cord.
I'm not surprised. That'll be across to Woods. Bar eyes. She'll look for Reniker, who just tips it across. Dug out by Tracy. Bar eyes with a dig on that one. That's trouble. Reniker goes up and wins the battle against Dione. Man.
That was an impressive kill there from Sophie. I mean, she was
You can't get a
phenomenal.
That was
great.
fantastic. And it is 23-22. I got to get my scoreboard updated. White with a good serve across. A little bit of trouble. We'll see Dione send a free ball.
Got to take advantage of this.
McQuaid, Barrai, she's just going to dump it across. They'll look back to Dione. Full swing. McQuaid digs it out. Reniker into the net. And we've got a set point for the Trojans. It's 24-22.
Couple set points here for the Lady Trojans.
Stand ball to serve it across. It's Woods. Barrais. Dixon off the block. And a big kill for the senior.
I mean, who else would you go to in that situation, right?
Absolutely.
Western has a chance here to draw even at 24. Big point from Dixon there off the set from Barrais. Reniker back to serve. The person I'd want back to serve.
Oh, absolutely. Reniker, cross to Tracy. They're going to look outside. That's trouble. Patterson chases it down. Barrais, middle for Dixon. That's going to be up off the block, kept alive. Patterson will hit it across. It gets blocked. And Barrais with a free ball will reset. It'll be Stanbaugh to Beard. Tipped across, dug out by Reniker. McQuaid from the back row over to Stanbaugh. Neither team really getting a great hit here. How about Dione? Loads up, dug out by McQuaid. That'll be across and out of play. And that is how set number one is going to end. We're going to step away for a quick break. We'll be back with set one stats right after this.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations.
All right, back here with you as the Trojans close out set number one, 25-23, Reese.
Yeah, Western 15 kills on 39 attacks, 8 errors to go along with it. 5 kills from Patterson and Reniker, 4 from Dixon. 2 service aces from the Lady Wildcats. No errors, certainly a good sign. Barrais with 1 and Dixon with 1. 17 total digs for Western, led by White with 4, Paisley with 4, and Reniker with 4 as well.
All right, we're going to get set for set number 2 here. I want to thank everybody for joining us. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please do. We appreciate all the support.
You've got a busy winter coming up in front of you.
We've got a real busy winter. We're going to sounds like we're going to get to take a couple weeks off, although we may jump down to Kinderhook and pick up a junior high boys basketball game, or you never know what we might do. We've kind of thrown that around a little bit.
Who knows? We might even jump on and do a wire game, right?
It's
one of those little mini hoop games.
We've been known to do all kinds of stuff. And then we'll get ready for girls and boys basketball. It'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be Reniker back to serve to start set number 2. Wildcats have got to win. That one's going to be almost in the basket. And off McQuay. And Triopia is going to score first.
I think you should be able to play it off the basket, personally.
It's going to be Ava Petefish to serve. That'll be across to Reniker. Barrais. She'll look middle for Dixon. That's going to be off the block, and another kill for Emma. How many is she up to on the night, Reese?
That's 5 for Emma.
Very nice night.
And she's been their steadying force. I wouldn't be surprised if they go through her a lot here in set 2, in the must-win set.
Barrais is going to be back to serve. And a good serve across to Stanbaugh. They'll look for help. That's going to be tipped across by McQuay. And they're going to find front corner with that one.
And we've seen Western be vulnerable at points throughout the season, and shows its ugly face there.
It'll be Dione back to serve. That's just going to be an ace in front of White and McQuay.
And you cannot do that in a set with your season on the line.
Makes it 3-1.
That's Western's third serve receive error of the night.
That'll be across to White.
That'll help.
Yeah, big hitting error out of Crawford. Wildcats needed a side out there. They just look a little flat
I
right
would say
now.
need some energy.
Yeah.
You lost set 1 by 2 points. You're playing for your season here, a really good season. See if they can find that energy. Who's going to bring it? I would say Dixon is the likely candidate.
And she's back to serve. That'll be across the stand ball. That's chased down by Dione, and we'll see a free ball from Pete Fish. McCoy, she's going to set Patterson. That's off the block. Kept alive up in the ceiling. Dione chases it down. And another free ball sent across. It'll be Reniker, Bar Eyes, right side to McQuay. Dion's going to tip that one across. Almost looked like a double hit. Patterson off the block. And
they're going to say no touch.
No touch. I thought it was from our angle. It looked like it. Maybe it wasn't.
No argument from the Western coaching staff, so I would say Gail Foreman up in the chair had it correct.
As serve across, Reniker, she'll go to McCoy with it.
Got to attack more.
Tracy, that's at the younger Tracy sister.
Triopia's kind of bailed Western out here a couple times on some.
Yeah, here in set 2, it's not.
And
what do we have? 1 kill?
Yeah, 1 kill, and I would reckon that Triopia didn't have more than 3 or 4 hitting errors in the entirety of set number 1.
Yeah.
That's Woods entering the game and serving.
Dione will go back to Tracy. She'll rise up. Man, the girl can jump. Dug by Woods. Bar Eyes to Reniker up off the block. Kept alive by Woods. McQuay with a dig. And we're going to get a net violation on Chevy. Makes it 5-3. How about a little student section out of the Trojans down there? I hadn't even paid attention.
Yeah, I made that comment early. Shows how much you listen to me. And again, another error from Triopia. That's the third time they've had a chance to take a 3-point lead here in the set, and they've shot themselves in the foot. Brindley's going to go back to serve here. Be a great time for an ace from her.
That's going to be across to Crawford. Dione, she'll go cross court to Pete Fish. McQuay, Bar Eyes, Reniker. Just tips that one across. Down to go right there to the middle to Pete Fish. And it's going to be right in the donut. We're just not covering well, Reese. How's Beard serving? It'll be McCoy off the right side. That's a hitting error for her. And it's 7-4. Momentum's definitely shifted.
Yeah,
throughout the gym even. If you just look in the stands, you can just see it.
And Western's had a lot of opportunities here in this set to tie it, but they just haven't been able to do it.
Woods, Bar Eyes, that's a bad set. McQuay's able to figure it out and play it across. Tracy will rise up. McQuay gets her hands on that one. That one's going to be sent by Pete Fish. Bar Eyes to McCoy. Woods, Bar Eyes, Reniker. Up off the block, Woods keeps it alive. And who's in the net on that? Is that going to be Sophie?
Yep.
Makes it an 8-4 game. We're going to get our first timeout. It's early. We're going to take it. It's 8-4 Triopia. We'll be right back with you here on tap. Central State Bank is a proud supporter of Western Wildcat Athletics. With locations in Kinderhook, Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Quincy, and Clayton, Central State Bank is central to your banking needs. Stop in or visit us online at csb123.com. Go Wildcats! Keep your car or light truck running at its best. Head for Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy.
Nomad Services Incorporated is a full-service automotive repair shop specializing in automotive and light truck repair and service. Whether it's that check engine light, an electrical problem, steering, suspension, or climate control, give them a call today at 217-430-6170 or visit Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy. All right, back here to you. That serve's going to be long, and what a good timeout from Coach Pulver. Makes it 8-5. McCoy's going to sit down. Dixon comes back in.
And, you know, this sort of feels like set one with just the roles reversed, and Western had plenty of opportunities to really run away with it. They never did. Triopia in a similar boat now, but they keep
helping us out. Areas. How about Renneker unassisted?
That went off the head of
Pete Fish.
Ava Pete Fish.
That's tough. I mean, and you know that as a girl. She knew she was going to eat that one. There's just, you can't get out of the way.
Back up smiling.
Yep. That's all you can do. White to serve it across to Pete Fish. It'll be tracked down by Tracy and sent across back to Lauren White. Bar eyes. Middle for Dixon, and why not? And a kill for Emma.
I can't say this enough. Emma has been tremendous tonight. Tremendous.
She might just be the spark the Wildcats are in need of here in set number 2.
White's third service attempt.
That's going to be the ace. And a little miscommunication. Pete Fish tried to leave it last second. And
just, again, what a phenomenal timeout from Coach Pulver. Western was holding on to the end of the rope, and it's 8-8 now.
White serves that one across. Dione rises up, and that's going to be off the hands of Dixon and finds the floor.
Man, these two teams are so evenly matched.
Stand ball back to serve. It gets eerily quiet there.
I know.
When she goes to serve, Bar eyes. She'll look to Dixon. That'll be hit deep. Stand ball digs it out. Bar eyes will track that one down. They'll go to Renneker, and that'll be another kill for her. And we'll see if we can't take a second look at that on the Sullivan Auctioneers instant replay. As we're going to see Patterson check in. Woods will sit down.
And I would say these past two swings have been Sophie's best of the night. That free ball that she hit off Pete Fish's head, and then that one right there. Great timing from her and Bar eyes.
Renneker back to serve. That one across to Peyton Pete Fish. Miley Tracy, man, untouched. We're going to see a free ball sent across from Renneker. That's just going to be a great location, but it's out. What a great spot, though. She only missed it by about a foot.
And I'll tell you, having the extra set of refs for these regional games are tremendous because that's such a close play that you aren't 100% sure if that's made with just two officials.
Nice to have all the extra eyeballs. Renneker to serve it across. They'll look to Dione off the right side, and Dixon blocks it. Patterson, Bar eyes, right back to her. That one up off the block. Miley Tracy will field it. And how about just untouched Peyton Pete Fish to knot us at 10.
Oh, my goodness. You know the worst part about doing this compared to coaching a basketball game that's competitive is you have no control.
Yeah. If you just sit here and watch.
And props to you for doing this with your daughter playing in a regional, and you're just...
White, Bar eyes, middle for Dixon. That one's going to be off the block and finds the floor. Yeah, sometimes you just don't think about it. You just if you just keep talking and you forget what's happening here and what's on the line, it makes it a lot easier. Pete Fish across to Renneker. Bar is going to dump that one. Dione keeps it alive. How about McQuay with a nice dig? Bar eyes to Patterson. She'll just hit it down the line. What a great spot from Pays. Stand ball with a free ball. Bar eyes. Patterson into the donut. That's going to get covered. They cover that really well. Miley will rise up, and McQuay gets her hands on it. Nothing she can do.
That's similar to that one that ended set number 1 where she got it back up in the air. But
yeah.
It's 12-10. Big point here.
I tell you the bad part about a good game is I forget about the scoreboard. Renneker to Bar eyes. She'll look to Dixon, who tips it up and across. Dione will rise up, and that's going to be on our side of the court. Makes it a 13-10 game, and Triopia with a little run of their own.
Western battled back, but need one now. I said the last point was big. I'll go ahead and say this one's even bigger.
White to Bar Eyes. Outside to Patterson. And she's going to get blocked. That'll find the court. Makes it 14-10.
Told you the last 2 points were big. This one is the biggest.
That's going to be an ace off the hands
You're
of
going to
White.
get that second timeout from Western, maybe. Nope.
It's hard to use them both this
Yeah,
early, Reese,
you're
but
right,
you can't let them
you're right.
you can't let it get out of hand here. Pete Fish across to White. Bar Eyes will track that down. It'll be Reniker from the back row. And that's in for a kill.
That was big time from Sophie.
Man, she has found that back row or back line just a couple times now. It's going to be Bar Eyes back to serve. It's a 4-point deficit here.
Need a couple in a row here real quick.
That one right off a stand ball. It's going to be played on, and we'll get Dion to tip it across. It'll be White. Bar Eyes to Patterson. She'll rise up. She needs to hit the ball. And that's going to be a kill for her, though. I like it.
She said, I don't care what you think, Anthony.
I know.
12-15. Like I said, would love to see Western get 3 or 4 or 5 or so in a row.
Bar Eyes.
Wow.
Across the net, and that one was diving. That'll be an ace for her.
Great time for her best serve of the season.
Makes it a 2-point game. We're going to get timeout Triopia. We'll take it as well. It's a 15-13 Triopia lead here in set number 2.
Hi, I'm JR. This is Tiger Hawk. From phone to email to covering your IT department, Tiger Hawk is here to fulfill Quincy's IT needs. In a digitally evolving world, your IT and security must be top of mind. Tiger Hawk is here to prioritize and manage these spaces for you. But don't take my word for it.
Tiger Hawk Technologies to me means our IT is taken care of and we have peace of mind sleeping at night. The one thing I love about Tiger Hawk is I can get a hold of somebody 24/7, 365 and get our problem solved immediately.
Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? Megan Wilson, your local agent with Hometown Real Estate and Pioneer Land Sales, can help. Call her today at 217-257-9401.
All right, 15-13. Triopia leads. Bar Eyes will be back to serve. And a good serve it is across to Pete Fish. And that one
didn't get over.
Yeah, Miley Tracy that was a great idea and a great spot. She just didn't quite make it.
Yeah, it's, I mean, we've referenced it all,
that
all
corner's
game
open.
about. Yeah, and she just mishit it.
Yeah.
Big time for that mishit, though.
Makes it a 1-point game. That one there across to Pete Fish. And a free ball send. It'll be McQuay to Bar Eyes.
Big one.
She'll go middle for Dixon, and why not? That one's dug by Pete Fish, and that was a good dig from her as it was untouched. White will track that down. Bar Eyes will go cross court to Patterson. She's going to hit it back to stand ball. How about a free ball from
Come on, need it.
Tracy?
Need it.
Bar Eyes Patterson up off the block. It's
They're
going to
gonna
find
get
the floor, and that's a kill for Pays.
Big time from Paisley.
Is that number 7 on the night, Reese?
That's
Do some double checking.
number 7 on the night.
Paisley Patterson's at 499 on the season. Let's see if she can find one here.
I'd love it.
Mars with another good serve across. That's going to be an ace for her, and the Wildcats are going to take a 1-point lead.
6 unanswered for Western.
And I've
Carry that momentum. Carry that momentum
forgot
on.
about the scoreboard again. As we're too busy celebrating up here and cheering and enjoying it. Barr is going to serve that across the stand ball. Great play from her. We're just going to get a free ball. It'll be
advantage of it again.
White, Bar Eyes. She'll go right side to McQuay, and a good choice as the blockers were really set up. They're going to look for Dion. That'll be dug out by Reniker. Bar Eyes pops it up for Patterson. She'll tip it across the stand ball. How about Miley Tracy in the middle? And that's going to be.
Oh, that was touched.
That was definitely touched, and nobody's got touch on that, but it was 100% touched. And that was a big, big miss. And sometimes, you know, for an up ref and you're relying on your line judges, and especially a hit like that, she was watching the back line. So there's only so much. Man,
that's a tough break for Triopia, but we'll take it.
Bar Eyes to serve again. It'll be across the stand ball. They'll look right side.
Tremendous attack.
Peyton Petefish puts that one away.
I mean, she hit that straight down into the ground.
Makes it 17-16.
I mean, this is fun. This is phenomenal. 17-16 here in set number 2. Western has to win this set to keep their season alive.
Be Dion back to serve, and that's going to be a service error. We haven't seen very many of those on either side. It's been a pretty clean game. It'll be Dixon back to serve. We've got McCoy in the front middle. And a short serve played on by Miley Tracy. Dion gets it. Crawford swings at it.
That didn't get touched.
I don't believe so either.
Doesn't
but
matter.
It doesn't matter. Ball doesn't lie. It's going to be 19-16 on the Great Rivers scoreboard.
Woo! 9 out of the last 10 for Western. They trailed 15-10. Their season looked to be in dire straits, but 3-point lead looking to increase it.
Still a lot of game left to go here in set number 2. Dixon with a good long serve back to Stambaugh. They'll look right side to Pete Fish. That rolls across, dug out. Renneker, good choice just to go ahead and send that one on across and reset. Crawford going to miss hit that one. The Wildcats win the race to 20,
Wow.
Reese.
If you would have told me that when it was 15-10, and I mean, looking very lethargic, I wouldn't have believed you, but here we are.
Got to keep it going here.
Did Sophie attack that ball across?
She did.
Thank you.
Dixon to serve. Good serve across to Stambaugh. Great pass to Dion. I've been noticing a lot of good passing out of those Trojans.
2017, Dixon's going to sit down. A welcome sight for the Trojans. White will enter into the game and replace Dixon. I mean, Dixon's just been so good tonight. You hate to see her.
You hate to see her sit down.
Especially in a spot like this.
Patterson, Renneker, and we're just going to get a free ball here. That's probably a good choice. It'll be Dion to Crawford, to Tracy, and a kill for her.
It's 2018. A three-point lead feels a lot better than one, I'll tell you that. Start with a good serve receive, good set, and an attack, and get yourself a 3-point lead. It's going to go long.
How about a service there?
That's even better, and that's got to be the third for Triopia here in the past handful of points.
And I got to get our scoreboard caught back up. We've been doing a good job of saying what the score is.
And if Addie was listening to us, you guys can see us up in the corner up here.
Yeah, we are up here behind the backboard.
If we're waving at the camera over there.
It'll be Woods back to serve. That one across to Pete Fish. It's 21-18. They'll go Miley Tracy in the middle, and you're going to have to get a hand on her, and we've said that since pregame. And McCoy was there. She just hit it around her.
Are your armpits sweaty too?
I'm just sweaty in general. And
Sarah, deodorant?
No, we're going to have to add that to the bag, Reese. Sarah texted and said we have way too much energy for the listeners tonight.
You know what? That's okay.
Have some. Bar eyes to Renneker up off the block. How about McQuay off the right side? That's going to be dug out. It'll be Dion. She'll look to Tracy. McCoy gets her hands on it. Bar eyes pops it up. Renneker tips it across. And how about a kill for Soph off the Bar eyes pass?
22-19. And I mean, I've said it a couple times. This is what it's all about. This is enjoyable.
It's going to be McQuay back to serve. That across to Pete Fish. It'll be Dion to the other Pete Fish. And just out of the reach of Woods.
That's Pete Fish on Pete Fish crime.
Yeah, Peyton Pete Fish and Ava Pete Fish.
It's 22-20.
Wow. Probably 10 degrees warmer up here than it is on the court as well. Heat rises. How about White to Barai? She's going to look to Renneker. That one's off the block. Kept alive. Renneker will go back up. Good job from McCoy. We've seen that a few times tonight. Woods with a pass over. Barry's going to tip it across, and she'll get the kill off the Woods pass, and it's 23-20 here in set number 2. I want to say congrats to Unity for winning.
Yes, a big win.
Big win against Brown County. They really had to gut one out up there.
That and maybe a match with Liberty tomorrow should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll see. That game is going on now. That one's going to be dug out by McQuay. It'll be Barai. She'll go backside to Dixon, and why not? And that corner's open. If it's open for them, it's open for us. And it's 24-20. We got a set point here in set number 2.
And usually I'm the biggest anti-set 3 guy in the world, but I want to see 3 tonight.
That's because you don't have to drive home. White with a good serve across to Pete Fish. It'll be Beard. How about a free ball from Dion? She hits it long, and the Wildcats are going to win set number 2. 25-20. We're going to step away. We'll come back with some stats and a very fun set number 3 coming. Be right back.
Lister Auction Service does estate, consignment, and real estate auctions. Contact Bob or Megan today for all your auction needs. All right, back here with you is the Wildcats close out set number 2, 25-20, Reese.
Yeah, 10 kills for Western in that set. A lot of Triopia errors, but we'll take it however we get it. Sophie leads the way with 4 kills, 3 from Dixon, 2 from Patterson, 9 total assists there, 8 from Bar Eyes, 1 from Woods, and then 11 total digs. White led the way with 4 of them. You know, the best 2 words in volleyball, game 3.
Is it game 3 or set 3?
Whatever it is, we're doing it. We're doing it here. Very fun night. We kind of thought it would be. I mean,
this is what we imagined.
Exactly. I told you. I told you.
You
Western
said we were going to go in 3.
Yeah.
I said 2 because I wanted to have faith in our kids. But
Western would win in 3. So I mean, there's a lot of you watching right now. Call your grandparents.
Get everybody on. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Put a tablet in front of your dog, your cat. Let's see how many we can get on here tonight because this is a lot of fun. And I can assure you, this set 3 is going to be more fun than set 1 and set 2.
Absolutely.
Love the choice of Hall of Fame, the song choice of Hall of Fame in there between set 2 and set 3. So let's do it. Both teams' seasons are going to come down to this set right here. Handful of seniors on both teams. See how long they can if they can prolong their season, that is. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. It's going to be.
I don't know if I am.
It's going to be Pete Fish back to serve. We're going to play to 25. We've worked that out. That's going to be an overpass from White. It'll be Beard to Tracy, untouched. And we're going to have to get a hand in her face or on the ball.
And I believe Western scored the first point in set 1 and lost. Triopia scored the first point in set 2 and lost. So you do the math. Pete Fish going to serve again. Ava Pete Fish.
Good serve across to White. That'll go to Bar Eyes. A little overpass. Bar Eyes will just hit it across. It'll be Stanbaugh to Dione. She'll rise up and swing. Dug out by Bar Eyes. How about Dixon to Patterson? Blocked. Kept alive by Renneker.
Good high set.
That's going to be find the back corner for Dione, and it's a 2-0 lead.
Coach Patterson yelled out. That was not out.
I heard him. I
don't think he wouldn't have made a difference.
No, but we're going to remind him of that later. He missed that call. That's why we're up here. And
You're
he's
exactly
down
right. Exactly.
Pete Fish across to Renneker. Bars will track it down, and we'll see Renneker from the back row. Hits it across to Stanbaugh. Beard.
Western got to wake up.
It's kind of how we started set 2, just kind of lethargic.
Yep.
Just couldn't get going.
And you would have thought it'd be the other way with coming back and winning set 2, but Triopia's turned it on its head. Big point here.
White to Bar Eyes. She'll look outside to Patterson. That'll be off the block. And how about kill number 500 for Paisley Patterson?
That's crazy.
We're going to throw that up on the Sullivan Auctioneers instant replay.
Only a sophomore, 500 career kills for Paisley.
And we're going to take a second look at it.
Alyssa's going to serve for us here in real time.
And that was Bar Eyes serving across. Yeah, it's going to be Tracy in the middle, and that's going to be out. Yeah, and what a great call again from, like you say, the line judge to have that angle.
She's phenomenal.
I'm telling you what, I couldn't have made that call.
I couldn't either.
My problem is when you get down there is where do you look?
And I would just be watching everything else. You've seen me look around up here.
Bar Eyes going to miss serve that one. Service error is one thing we've cleaned up.
That was
the
first service error of the night for the Lady Wildcats.
She had a big service run there in set number 2. I'll give her a little leeway
I
on
think
that.
she'll get a chance to make up for it here in set 3 later on.
Dione to serve across. It'll be White to Bar Eyes. She'll go cross court. Patterson from the back row makes it a 5-2 Triopia lead.
Tess, I'll make sure to tell her afterwards. Congratulations to Paisley. How about a rotation issue on the Wildcats? We saw this last night.
Yeah, and if there's anybody that's going to catch Western for it, it's her.
Yeah. Makes it 6-2. We're going to have to clean it up.
Not a great time for that at all.
It'll be Reniker. Bar eyes. She'll throw it cross court to Patterson, who just tips it across. That one up off the light. That always causes issues. Reniker, bar eyes, Dixon. And a kill for her.
I mean, how many times have I said it tonight? You need a big point. Who do you go to? Your senior leader right in the middle, Emma Dixon.
She's just steady.
Can always count on her. She will be a big loss for Western after their season does eventually come to an end.
And it seems like every time she has one of them big kills, she's coming back to serve. That across to Tracy. Dione to Crawford. Barnes keeps it alive. McCoy tips it across, and they're going to get her on a two-touch or a, I'm not sure what they're going to get. He's going to call it a lift, but
7-3. Triopia leads by 4 here in the all-important winner-take-all third set. Loser goes home. Their season's done. It's basketball season.
How about an ace off the hands of White? Makes it 8-3 and a 5-point lead for the Trojans. That one across to White. That's trouble. Reniker is going to be able to hit it across. And that's Tracy. And that's off the hands of White. Up off the ceiling. Patterson keeps it alive. And McQuay's able to send it. We got lucky on that one, Reese.
Yes, absolutely.
Tracy.
I'll take it.
How about bar eyes to Patterson? She's going to swing hard, and that's off the block, and another kill for Pays.
Big
and
for Paisley.
Big side out. That could not have come at a better time. Patterson's going to sit down with her 2 kills this set.
And 501 in her career. I think she'll add to that tonight.
I believe she's going to get a shot at it. Dione, she'll look to Tracy. McCoy's able to get her hands on it, but it's going to ricochet off and out of play. And
9-4, and eventually Western's going to have to close that gap, that 5-point gap.
Michelle Reniker wanted to say congrats to Sophie and Paisley. We could not agree with you more. Rebecca Lear, we are a little excited tonight, to say the least.
To say the least.
How about Barnes to Reniker? She'll rise up. That's off the block. And it'll look like McQuay's going to send a free ball. That one's going to be tipped. What a play from McQuay to keep it alive. It'll be Pete Fish. McQuay again. McCoy tips it across. A lot of tipping here from both sides. Adeline Tracy's had enough of it. She's going to take a full swing, and that'll be a kill for her. Makes it 10-4, and we're going to get timeout Wildcats. We'll take it as well as the Wildcats trail by 6. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Whether you're looking for branding photos, family portraits, newborn sessions, senior pictures, or even wedding photography, Addie Elizabeth Photography has you covered. Professional, creative, and passionate about telling your story through timeless images. Call today to book your session and let Addie help you capture life's most meaningful moments.
All right, back here with you. And it's Miley Tracy back serving. That's across to White. Bar eyes. She'll look to Reniker. That's going to be up off the block. And played together and sent across by Adeline Tracy. That's phenomenal. And McCoy's going to hit it. And it'll be a kill for her.
Good time for Chevy there.
The bar eyes assist. It's a 5-10 game.
I'd like to see a little run out of McCoy here at the service line. She's more than capable of it. My heart rate was at 62 when this started. It is now at 84.
You're getting excited, Reese. Dione. She'll look to Pete Fish. Little tip across to McQuay. Bar eyes. Reniker. And she's fun to watch. That's all you can say.
And Brindley's kind of been the unsung hero of this third set here for Western. She's gotten a lot of balls up that you wouldn't think she could.
Yeah, a lot of good plays out of her, a lot of hustle plays. That'll be Tracy. Dione, they'll look to Pete Fish. She'll just kind of roll it across. It'll be McQuay on the dig. Bar eyes to Reneker. Just tried to feather that one across, and it's met at the net. Triopia leads by 5, 11-6.
Need that run. I just talked about it. Need that run at some point. Got time still.
Woods, that one's up off the light. Good job on White to keep it alive. It'll be Pete Fish. He's going to hit it in for a kill, and that was definitely in.
Yeah, I couldn't. I had one of the poles perfectly blocked my view.
Biggest lead for Triopia of any set tonight, I believe. Up by 6.
I mean, impressive job by them to recollect themselves.
That's going to be an ace off the hands of White.
13-6. Something's going to have to change here soon for Western if they are going to stay alive.
Woods, Bars will track that down. It'll be right side for McCoy. How about Dione? She'll just tip it across, out of the reach of White. And we're going to get to see Macy Otker check in into the back row here as, man, really kind of an 8-point game, kind of getting out of hand here.
Yep. 14-6, like you said.
That'll be Woods. McQuay will keep it alive, and then Bar Eyes will send the free ball.
I mean, Western really hasn't attacked much in the past 4 points. I think you might see that other timeout here real soon. You can't let it get too out of hand. If you let it go much more, it's over. I mean, it's a 9-point deficit.
You like to think we got a 4 or 5 point run
Absolutely.
in us.
But is that 9-point run there? I don't know.
Bar Eyes to Reneker, and that'll be off the block, and another kill for Soph.
And a lot of times throughout this season, we've seen points to where Sophie kind of takes over when Western really needs her. Now would be one of those times.
And we're having some substitution issues here as we've subbed in for our libero, so we're trying to figure that out. White's going to come back in. She'll be serving. And that is very confusing with the whole libero and when you actually sub and then you got to sub.
Not even going to play like I knew what happened there.
White with a good serve across to Pete Fish. That's just going to be tipped back across to her. It'll be Bar Eyes middle for Dixon. McQuay gives chase. Nothing she could do. Triopia maintains that 9-point lead.
Yes, 16-7. Gonna need to find a run here real soon.
Stand ball, good short serve. Bar Eyes outside to Dixon, and how about a hit from her? And that's going to be double hit. Yeah, surely they'll call that. As it came right back down off the ceiling.
And she wasn't even trying to hit it again. She was trying to protect herself from the ball.
If there's not a ceiling up there, that makes it over the bleachers. I mean, that was gone.
That might have found its way to the baseball field next door.
It's very possible. It's going to be Reneker back to serve, I believe.
Come on, Soph. Need about 4 or 5.
And a good serve across. It'll be Dione. She'll load up. Dug out by McQuay. Bar Eyes with it. She'll look outside to Patterson, who tips it across. Dione just going to tip this one. Reneker will save it. It'll be Dixon to Patterson. She'll load up. Beard. It's kind of a lot of tipping right now. We need a big hit. How about Patterson? That was a big one.
That one might have went long, too.
Tracy, how about a free ball across? It'll be Reneker to Bar Eyes. To Patterson. Stand ball digs that one up by the ceiling. Dixon goes up. Bar Eyes keeps it alive. And a free ball sent from Patterson.
Western's got to have this point.
Dione.
They're going to get it.
Nope. Kept alive.
That wasn't touched. That was not touched. That ball was not touched.
I didn't think it was either, but they let it play for
and neither did who was that? Ava Pete Fish from Triopia. She couldn't believe that whenever they called that. Long point. Western had to have that. Like I said during the rally, had to have that. I mean, that's you're looking at a 9-point deficit compared to 7. All the momentum would have went with Triopia. Here's your chance though to make a run.
Reneker, a good serve across to Miley Tracy. And a hitting error there from Peyton Pete Fish.
And we've seen head coach Shelly Gans with Triopia be pretty aggressive with her timeouts, not letting the run get too big. I'll be curious if she maybe calls one if Western scores this point here.
Wildcats trailed 10-15 in set number 2. Of course, came back, made a run, and won that one. We'll see what they can do here. Pete Fish will rise up, and a big block. Barr's got her hands on it. It'll be Dione. She'll tip it across. White chases it down. What a play. McQuay off the ceiling. Dixon with a free ball. Can't do anything with it.
Ceiling.
That's the ceiling. That was a huge, huge point for the Trojans.
And Lauren did a fantastic job of getting a hand on that ball. That couldn't have been placed better.
White. That's an overpass and out and an ace. We're going to get our second timeout, Wildcats. We're going to take it as well. We'll stay right here. Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Call or text 217-214-3423 or visit adams.net today to join the winning team. All right, it's going to be Ava Petefish back to serve. 18-10. I messed up my scoreboard there in the timeout.
I don't believe that.
Dixon tips that across. Reneker tries as it gets blocked, comes back. Makes it a 19-10 ball game. And just getting out of hand here, Reese.
Running out of time quick.
Petefish across to White. Bar eyes. Outside to Patterson. That one's blocked by Dione. And Triopia's got us doubled up at 20-10.
Impressively still smiles on the faces of most of the Western team. Positive vibes to maybe make an incredible comeback.
That's going to be an ace off the hands of McQuay as White ducked last second. Got out of the way. Kind of one of those moments where you see how tough you are.
Yep. Gotta dig deeper than you have in your career.
That's across to Reneker. Bar eyes. That's up off the light fixtures. Reneker sends the free ball. That's kind of trouble. It's just going to be a free ball send. It'll be Patterson, bar eyes, middle for Dixon. She'll tip it up and over, and they're going to keep it alive, and Pete Fish will send it across to Patterson. That one's up off the block. And the block for Triopia has just been absolutely huge.
I mean, all props to Triopia here in set 3 after the way they lost set 2. I mean, the human responses just crumble there, but instead they are they're going to set themselves up, it looks like, for a date with Southeastern tomorrow night.
Yeah, 6 o'clock here in Winchester will be the regional championship game. Southeastern's already punched their ticket. That one's going to be up off the net from Patterson. Dione will chase it down, and a free ball sent across to Reneker. Barres middle for Dixon, and she'll get a kill off the Alyssa set. And we'll take a second look at that on the Auctioneers, Sullivan Auctioneers instant replay.
Alyssa's going to go back to serve. She was the catalyst for that run in set number 2. She's going to need about 8 or 10 to realistically give Western a chance here.
That'll be across the Stanbaugh. They'll look right to Pete Fish. That's up off the block, and it'll find the floor, and it's a 23-11 game.
You're going to see some subs for Triopia here. That is Eve Crawford checking in. I don't believe we've seen her yet.
Yeah, we have. She's their center.
Okay. Well, that shows how much are you sure?
I'm positive.
That shows how much I've looked up for my.
Yeah. I'm positive.
That's funny.
White, bar eyes, right side for Dixon. She's going to hit that one long, out of play. And we've got a set point, game point for the Triopia Trojans. As it's 24-11.
Yeah, it's going to be a
long ride home.
Yeah, but fought hard tonight.
Yeah, in a good season. Nothing to hang your head on. It's a 22-win season for the Wildcats. Best one in program history. Patterson's going to hit that one across. And Miley Tracy sends it across. It'll be Reneker bar eyes to Dixon. Dion's going to send that one deep. Tracked down by White. Reneker bar eyes with the free ball. Stand ball. Dion to Pete Fish. And that's how it's going to end as the Trojans are going to win set 3, 25-11. We're going to step away. We'll be back with some game stats. We'll name the Barry Dental Care Player of the Game right after this. Trendsetters Flooring in Palmyra, Missouri, the newest and hottest flooring company around. With over 30 years of expertise, our sales and service staff are here to help guide you to the floor of your dreams. With Trendsetters Flooring, every install is backed by our name, our reputation, and our promise. We do it all under one roof. We cut it, we handle it, we install it, and we back it. That's the Trendsetters promise. We are local, loyal, and built to last, located just off Highway 61 in Palmyra, Missouri. Stop in and experience the Trendsetters difference.
The Place in Barry offers Lotus drinks, iced coffees, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They are located in Barry on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street. Stop in for their drink of the week today. TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Chad and Lindsay Reneker of Western Collision Center, Tacos Tequila, and Quincy Medical Group for being sponsors of today's broadcast.
All right, back here as the Wildcats are going to fall in 3. They lose the first set 25-23. They win set 2 25-20, but they lose set 3 25-11, Reese.
Yeah, stats for the match here will 33 kills there for Western, Reneker with 11, Dixon with 10, Patterson with 9, 30 assists, 29 of them were from Alyssa, 44 total digs, 12 from White, 11 from McQuay, and 8 from Reneker. 5 aces there in that set for Western, or in that match, sorry, for Western. Bar Eyes led the way with 3 of them, and 8 serve receive errors in the match. I'm going to go ahead and say that's the difference. So, yep. You want to name a Barry Dental Care Player of the Game for the last time this volleyball season?
Let's do it.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
All right, Reese, what do you think?
Yeah, our Barry Dental Care Player of the Game for tonight. It's just going to kind of be kind of tying up the loose ends, and we're gonna we'll talk about really just a handful of girls that were exceptional all season. I mean, Bar Eyes led the way in assists for Western all year. I guess I could look for you and tell you the entire season, but just based on our stats, we have 544 assists from Bar Eyes this year. Patterson with 256 kills. Again, these are not the official stats. These are just what we've kept over the course of the season. But Patterson 256 kills, Reneker 248 of them. Senior Emma Dixon, she'll go out with 139 kills on the year, and then 31 aces to accompany that. McQuay, she got a lot of balls up this year that we did not think were possible, especially tonight. Tremendous tonight, 172 digs on the year, 14 kills for her, 18 aces. McCoy, another big steadying force up front, is one of the middles for Western, 68 kills on the year. She led the team, second on the team in blocks with 22. Dixon had 27. And then a couple of back row players that we saw often, Allison Woods, 125 digs this year, 25 aces, 227 digs from White, and 22 aces on the year for her.
All right. That's going to do it for us. Of course, we want to say congrats to Paisley and Sophie for crossing their milestones. Paisley hitting the 500 career kills, and Sophie with her 300th. We're going to be a couple weeks off here, Reese. We're going to be back probably for the Gatorade scrimmage. That'll be Friday, November 14th. Yeah, that'll be a good little highlight. Of course, Western back with their own girls program this year, so that'll be a lot of fun. And we'll have a fun winter planned for you right here on tap. I want to thank everybody for joining us for this volleyball season, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.